Hello, Magic Muse, witches, heathens. Welcome back to As Above, So Below, where you are the magic, baby. All right, so today we're going to be talking about past lives in the craft and how that plays into your world and how you can access information from those past lives and integrate them into your life. All right, so there's a lot of information out there about past lives, and past lives is all connected to karma that you have undergone in specific lives to help your soul evolve into where it is now, and that brings you to your present day world. So in order to access past lives, a lot of the times it can be done through hypnosis, through meditation. And when you start to see things from your past lives, and you can have multiples of them, it starts to kind of make sense as to what you're attracted to, what things come a bit more naturally, and things that you struggle with. And this can be looked at for relationships, for careers, and just for, success in everyday life. I did a past life regression and a meditation, and I saw two different lives. One of them, I was kind of doing what I'm doing now, reading tarot. I was a diviner, an oracle, and people would come to me for advice, for spiritual upliftment. And then I saw a life where I was actually a midwife, which is so interesting because now I'm starting to blend them together. I'm a massage therapist, I'm a Reiki practitioner, I'm a hypnotherapist, and of course I do tarot and I do the craft. And to me, they all kind of integrate together. It's taking care of the body and the soul and the mind. And all of this just kind of makes so much sense when you tap into your soul's inner knowing. And again, you can do this through meditation. You can do it through hypnotherapy if you're having trouble getting there. I actually found my midwife life through a meditation on YouTube. And a lot of images started to come forward, and I'm like, oh, and it kind of shot into different scenes. So, and then the past life regression, I also saw my hanging. I saw my death, and then I also saw another life where I was burned at the stake. And it, all of it just makes complete and total sense, especially with my thyroid stuff. I've had a partial thyroidectomy, and a lot of that also I came into this life with a lot of suppression around using my voice, around authentic expression. It was a huge witch wound that is now playing out in my world. Now I am building a foundation from authenticity, from listening to my inner knowing. And a big part of my karma and purpose is coming down here and walking the talk and reclaiming what it means to be a witch. Um, and a lot of it is through education, it's through teaching people that a word doesn't mean that it's evil. And when you walk the path of a witch, you have to walk it with your autonomy, because even if you are a witch, that doesn't mean that your fellow witch practices the same way that you do. And that is what's so cool about the craft, is because it's so unique, it's so personal, and you can weave your own energy into your own workings, your own spells. And that's just like your past lives. If you were a crafter in a past life, you were a seamstress, you can have a lot of, interests around fashion, around just crafting things in general. I know for me, when I went to massage school, we were learning about the systems in the body, and as the teacher was talking, this information kind of just started to download into my knowing, and I'm like, oh, okay, so the endocrine system is connected to the cardiovascular system because of X, Y, and Z. It just, like, things just started to naturally click, and that's where I knew that I was a healer in a past life, and I am also a healer in this life. um and I think that's why even my channel, As Above So Below, it's healing through energy, through esoteric knowledge, and while also integrating medicine, through science and through facts, but it's also through magic, through intention. You can't have one without the other. So that's really where past lives are so intriguing. So I would challenge you to write down what it is that you are strong at, write down your strengths, your weaknesses, what you are attracted to, the type of career that you have, whether you like it or you don't like it. And I would really do a past life regression or a meditation. If you can get into a deeper brainwave state, so alpha or theta brainwave, you are able to really kind of get a lot more information because your brain is more relaxed and you can absorb and receive more information through that. So you may see scenes of something that has come up. You may feel something, and this is also, tapping into your psychic faculties too. So using your sense of feeling, of sight, of hearing, that can also help to kind of lube up those pathways to help you get more understanding of who or what you are, and you can also do this with like spirit guides and animals too. So yeah, I would be really interested to hear what it is that you were, or the paths that you took in past lives. So if you have already done that, please, and you are comfortable, drop it down in the comments below. I would love to see where you're walking, and kind of what medicine you're bringing into your world and your life. And know that your path is your own, and the more information that you get about your past lives, it can help you understand your potential or your soul on a much deeper level in your current life. I think a lot of people like knowing what happened in a past life because it helps bring more clarity into their present world or moment. um, but there's a lot of different ways that you can access your soul's own information. But if you would like to schedule a hypnosis session, go ahead and click on the link down below. I would love to explore the subconscious and inner worlds with you. But thank you for joining. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you on the next one. Blessed be.